How does intention to create legal relations affect an agreement? Imagine signing a contract with a friend to buy a used bicycle. You both agree on the price and the condition, but does that mean your agreement is legally binding? That's where the idea of intention to create legal relations comes into play. It's a key part of making sure an agreement is actually enforceable by law. Without it, even if you have all the other elements like offer, acceptance, and consideration, the agreement might not be considered a real contract. In business, this intention is what separates serious deals from casual chats. When two companies sign a contract, they usually mean it to be legally binding. Courts generally assume that commercial agreements are meant to be enforceable unless there's clear evidence otherwise. On the flip side, agreements between friends or family members are often presumed not to be legally binding. For example, if you promise your sibling you will give them your old laptop, the law usually won't see that as a contract unless you both clearly state it is meant to be legally binding. Parties can also make it clear that their agreement is not meant to be enforceable. They might include a clause that says the agreement is only binding in honor, not law. This is common in social arrangements or informal business deals where the parties want to avoid legal obligations. Courts look at what a reasonable person would think about the agreement, not just what the parties say privately. They consider how the agreement was made and the context around it. This principle helps businesses stay confident that their contracts will be upheld in court. It also prevents disputes over informal talks or preliminary negotiations that weren't meant to be binding. When parties clearly state their intentions about legal enforceability, it reduces the chance of misunderstandings and legal fights. In the end, whether an agreement is enforceable depends a lot on whether both sides intended it to be a legal contract. If they did, courts will usually see it as binding. If not, it's more like a handshake or a promise that doesn't carry legal weight. This element is what makes sure that only agreements meant to have legal consequences are treated as contracts, protecting everyone involved.